We are beyond stupid.
I don't lie. Ain't no reason to lie. Lying gets you nowhere.
Get this, bro. Nicolina came on my panel, and her name was Ernie's wife. I was like, oh my God, what in the hell?
I do not have a big ego at all. Anybody that knows me personally will tell you that. I could log off this YouTube shit forever, and it ain't ever going to faze me one bit. It really ain't.
Officer Brandon, liar is not spelled that way. Please spell it correctly. Spell it correctly and come back.
Rap, your testicles are looking for you.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
We're coming to you live from the stand. What's going on, Kemper?
Nothing, man. Just got home from work and been seeing some of the crazy shit.
Yeah, hey, there's a crazy shit show going on right now.
Yeah, I know. Ernie's high as fuck.
Yeah, man, he's floaty. Like, I don't know if I've ever seen him that high. You know, and we've seen him pretty high walking down the highway, looking in all different directions with, you know, but still looking forward. Yeah, he's way out there tonight, dude. With his high-pitched voice, you know, and I don't know, man. He's letting people up just for the sake of fighting. I think he relishes in that Jerry Springer type, you know. Let's have chaos on the panel because it's going to bring us big numbers. And honestly, man, when I was over there just a few minutes ago, I was looking, there's like 100 people in there, 120, something like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's more than we got right now, but.
Yeah, he blocked me 3 times. He actually, I'll be right back, easy. The next thing you know, I'm blocked. I can't say shit. I'm like, motherfucker.
I had to sell out my cattle for numbers that way, I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't drop poon a link if my life depended on it. And especially let him up there and let him cuss at you and stuff. Like, he's accusing Ernie of murder and gay for pay, and Ernie's laughing. It just shows you how high he is. He knows he's guilty, so he's just laughing.
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
Yeah. So I checked in on YouTube a time or two today. Hey, Grinch.
Hey.
That's not the real Grinch. The real Grinch is sleeping. The real Grinch is sleeping. That's the fake Grinch. Yeah, it is sick, Graham, and that drug abuse up close and personal. It's nasty over there, and I don't know. It's Ernie's, diehard supporters are in there, diehard supporting him, and they keep pushing that narrative. Just wait, easy. It's coming. It's coming. Like, what's coming? What's coming?
Right.
All these fuckers, they don't know Ernie. They know the fake Ernie they see on YouTube. Like the Ernie I put up with for 20 years while he stole from my family and we still kept taking him in because we felt bad for him. That's the real Ernie. And I took a screenshot so I wouldn't forget it, but I just remembered it so I didn't have to look at the screenshot. Mama T earlier said, Ernie ain't never scammed me out of nothing. Really? So exactly what would he have gotten from you, Mama T?
I mean, much like Ernie, the only thing that you can get from her is somebody else's stuff, somebody else's money.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. She ain't got nothing for him to take.
Never has.
Mm-mm. But I will give you this. She is loyal to her little hero.
Mm-hmm. Nut hugger.
Yeah. It's bad, dude. It's bad. I'm going to tell you, if I have to be fake to have people, then I just won't have them. That's right, Nana C. She don't have anything to scam. She don't have anything to take. If she did, Ernie would damn sure take it from me, Mama T.
Mm-hmm. Believe that, because she's our sucker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And all this flippity floppity floop flops, like it. I would say it makes your head spin, but if your seat never changes, then your head don't spin.
No, it don't.
And who won the $100? I think they said McLick Pop.
Oh.
So I think they said in Discord. Somebody said Mama T, and then somebody said they thought it was McLick Pop. But
isn't she the one that spent her last bit of money to be able to get into that drawing?
I don't know. Probably. Hey, Leslie. Queen Ashley. It's good to see everybody in here. And I'm sure, Nicolene will give us a full statistical rundown in the morning, but it's good to see everybody in here. I know you guys are still trickling in too. For one, when we start on time, you guys really don't expect it. Between me and Kemper, we rarely start on time.
Right. Not Kemper, on purpose.
Huh?
I said it's not on purpose, but it is my fault.
I was gonna say usually like we kind of hold off to the last minute to see which one of us is gonna say, "Hey, you want to push back?"
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, when Kipper says it, I'm like, whew, "Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool." Yeah, you take the blame. It's Kemper's fault. We did make a "It's Kemper's Fault" T-shirt today.
Oh, is it a T-shirt? I thought that was just like an emoji or something.
No, I made that logo and put it on a shirt. I don't know what's up with that store though, man. It's got all kinds of different shirts and prices. When I actually go look at the store, like the Teespring store that I set up, there's only 3. It's the hoodie that's $34.99 and the cheaper T-shirt and the Kemper T-shirt. There's 3, but then there's like you go look at that store online on the YouTube channel. There's a bunch of stuff, $60, $70. So don't buy any of that. If you are going to buy something, let me know and I'll send you a link till that gets cleared up to, the cheapest version of what we got. Griff was raging 2 hours and no one.
That's about the norm.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
He'll have between like 6 and 12 people in his chat, and most of that are wrenches, including his wife.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know what's going on with him, but like the past month, he's been doing these live streams, and like it literally sounds like he's got 2 cups tied together, and trying to talk through it. Like you can barely fucking hear it. Like I noticed it, I want to say it was a couple of weeks ago, but I thought he would have fixed it by now. And then I seen Constant Sue that did a live stream with something about his microphone.
That bad? I might check it out.
That shit's funny. So that prompted me to post a clip of him being trolled about being irrelevant, and he goes off.
You don't say.
I had to. And of course, Constance was like, at least you can hear him, or his mic was working.
Yeah. Hey, KJ3. Angie Brickenden, member for 11 months. Finally back from my vacation in Halifax. Wow. Was that fun? Sounds awesome. I've never been that I know of. Surely I remember that, right? Angie, thank you for the $3.99 super sticker. We appreciate you. Oh, yeah. He's rocking back and forth. We've seen a video like that before, ain't we, Kemper?
Oh, yeah.
This number here. Actually, he had his arms crossed. Him and Phil both.
Yep.
Arms crossed like zombies.
They got so much adrenaline going that they curl up like that, bro.
Yeah.
That's why it's like that. It's like it's almost like being on pure adrenaline, I guess, would be a good comparison.
Yeah. Man, I'm going to tell you something. Last night, I started a series, finished it today, and then I started a new series. But if you guys know anybody touched by addiction or specifically, the old OxyContin, when that first came out, the epidemic and all that, check out The Pharmacist. It's like a 4-part documentary on Netflix, and it's really good. And the second one, the one I started that I'm not all the way through yet, is Painkiller, and it's about the same thing too, but it's not it's not about that pharmacist. It's about somebody else, but it's about the family that bought out Purdue Pharma or whatever. But yeah, man, those are really enlightening. I didn't know the history in depth like that of how they got all that approved and marketed it like it was some kind of miracle fix-all. I didn't know that.
I want to say it was that politician, Marsha Black or whatever. I want to say she was in the family of the people that owned that or something, or it might not have been family, but she was associated with them somehow.
Yeah.
I remember them talking about that family and then her name being associated with it. So I think she might be straight into it, but I might be wrong. But yeah, that was a definite issue for a long time. Still is, but it's gone on to fentanyl, heroin, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Fluffy the pharmacist is really awesome and sad. It is. What were you saying about the heroin?
They've locked down on those pills to where it's pretty much moved everybody to fentanyl and heroin.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's from what I understand, like watching it now is like that was their desired effect was like a legal heroin. Time released, of course. But and then
that's what methadone is.
Yeah, and then but you know, they made it all legal, and then when they started, you know, sweeping the nation with the cutbacks, which they should, absolutely should, but
well, you know what the new is, right?
People, there's millions that are addicted.
Well, the thing that is supposed to be helping people is just temporarily moving them to something different, and they still dabble with everything else, and that's the damn Suboxone.
Yeah.
Yep. Suboxone and methadone have become that for a lot of addicts. That's why I tell them, like, man, if you can, get yourself some kratom and quit. The kratom, you won't suffer the DTs hardly at all. It don't matter what you're on.
Yeah.
It will curve those where you can get off of it. And trust me, kratom is a lot lesser evil than the rest of that shit. Sure is.
I also wish, while you're talking about the opioid crisis, talk about the chronic pain patients too, because they suffer at the hands of the opioid crisis. Because we can't get what we need. That's what I was saying. Like, that's where I was going. Like, when they just took it away, you know, well, they didn't just take it away, but they made it so hard for people who are in such chronic pain. And there are people who really need pain medicine in doses, you know, where it makes their quality of life better for the rest of their life. But for those people, when it's just taken away and you can't get it legally, most of them have turned to heroin or street drugs, you know, and you're seeing overdoses.
Well, the thing is, though, and I'm speaking from my experience, it started out with pain management. And
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It starts out with pain management, and then they get them.
The problem
they get them used to the pain meds, and then they don't give them no more.
But they're not.
And then people are getting heroin.
The people lose control and start having to go to the street because they've eaten so much and don't do it. Like, I got to the point where I wanted to do heroin just so I'd stop being dope sick because I couldn't find pills. And I was being prescribed pills. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was just that bad. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
the doctor never tested me or any of that shit, you know, to see how my levels were or nothing. If they would have done something. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's unfortunate. Like, the last time I went off on
they do all that now.
Was from having
They're
wisdom.
supposed to, anyway.
And I got narcos. The narcos triggered it, and I was back. Just a narco. That's why I know about narcos, Mama T. Know all about them. So you can sit there and bullshit all day long, but I said what I said. You're an addict. No, I'm a fucking addict. Not active, but I am. I could easily be out there using again tomorrow if I make the wrong decision.
They said they're still going strong on old Skern.
Oh, he's still.
Somebody just texted me. But yeah, I mean, just to get an idea of where it all started and how it got to where it is now, those documentaries are great. I mean, everybody's going to have their own opinion about addiction and
It was next.
Some people have been through it. Some people haven't been through it. Some people have been through it and done well. Some people have lost friends and family members from it to death. I think there was when that documentary, that pharmacist documentary was made, I think they said since that man, the pharmacist, since his son was killed in a drug deal, I think they said there's over 400,000 legal, like prescription overdoses that have killed people in the United States since then. That's almost 500,000 people gone. And Grinch is a fart addict. Yeah, that's another thing, Graham. Doctors don't even pay attention anymore. People like, my cousin, she had that the meningitis. She got meningitis, fungal meningitis, and she went to the emergency room. She had a headache, and they were like, "We can't really give you nothing for a headache." And she's like, "It's just so excruciating, it's so bad." And she went back several times. They kept saying, "There's nothing we can give you for a headache." And then finally they yelled at her in the emergency room and said, "We don't give pills for headaches." And so anyway, my cousin went home, and maybe a week later, she had to be taken to the hospital. And she had a stroke. And those headaches she was having were mini strokes. She'd been having a bunch. And it was because of that fungal meningitis. Not one blood test, not one image, MRI, CT scan, nothing like that. Nothing detected, nothing to see if what made her head hurt. Just, why do you think your head's hurting? I don't know. Then, well, she must be wanting a pill. Let's get rid of her. Well, they sent her to UK hospital. They did a shunt or whatever, and they tried to alleviate the swelling in her brain. She ended up dying, 30 years old. She wasn't no drug addict, bro. But she was definitely affected by the doctors ignoring her, because there are so many people that just want a pill. And when I have to go to the emergency room now, I'll tell them straight up, I'm not here for medicine. I need you to find out what's wrong with me. For any reason. I missed a comment. Angie said something about, or what they do in Canada. Let's see. It's so sad in Canada. So many people are overdosing because of perks and oxys. They are easy to get in Canada?
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I know.
It's super easy in the United States, but the people in Kentucky would drive down to Florida and just get loaded up.
They did that there in Newport too. They would go to doctor shop, about 3 or 4 of them. Come back with about 2 weeks worth of pills, sell them all, then go back down there and do it again. Yep, they'd go to a different pain clinic every time. Yep. Yeah. And there were so many of them they could do it. So it was. Well, I mean, I do know when I first moved here from Tennessee, when we first went over into Canada, it blew my mind, because you could come back across the border with 2 bottles of Tylenol 3 straight off the fucking counters. Like, you walk in, get it off the shelf, pay for it, and then come across the border. And that was in 98, 99, 2000. Yeah. Like, so I could see how pills probably be more accessible there than they were here. Because you couldn't do that in America. Tylenol 3 it's always been controlled substance. Yeah. So if it's that easy for that, I'm sure there's other sources like that too, Yeah. Yep. The fentanyl is really dangerous everywhere right now, Paige. It's killing people, man.
people making fake pills with it, like, and putting whatever they want in them. Hello, Wanda. And, or mixing it up somehow. And then when they make their fakes, they don't know how much is in each, how much actual fentanyl is in a dose, a pill or whatever. Some people get a pill and it could have, a crazy amount in it. And some people get one with nothing in it.
Mm-hmm.
People are overdosing. And I reckon it's super easy to overdose on that stuff.
Well, I mean, I used to have fentanyl suckers. They weren't like, they come from the pharmacy, so you knew what you were getting, I guess. But they were giving them to me when I first hurt my back. That was what they were giving me those, and then they put me on what they called Vicodin HP, which was like 1,000 milligram with a lot more aspirin in it.
Yeah.
And that's what I had used for almost 6 months after the suckers. But yeah, fentanyl ain't no joke, man. It's just like the methadone. It's just like the heroin. Never taken a Suboxone, so I don't know, I know it's supposed to be an opiate blocker, but you still get a high off of it. At least that's what I'm told. So
that's what they say about the Suboxone too, right? It's like a blocker or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a blocker. Like the Suboxone's a blocker. Methadone it's a replacement. Methadone was made by the Nazis. It's a synthetic heroin, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hardcore stuff. That's nasty stuff. It really is. I don't wish any of that on anybody. Like, it's bad enough just Percocets, eating fistfuls of them. But, when you get into that and the Roxys and Oxys and Opanas and all that stuff, yeah, that's some hardcore stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I was saying my addiction wasn't anything, because it definitely was, but I didn't let myself graduate. I just stayed in a certain spot way too long. You know what I mean? Like, I used that same amount for a long time, and then when I finally got fed up is when I quit, because I wanted to use heroin. Because it was easy to find. I wouldn't have to be sick. Dope sick is not fun. Not at all.
Mom of two, thank you for being a member for 8 months. Love my Stan family. We love having you here too, Mom of two. Well, that's great. Your aunts don't have many murders there where you live in Norway. That's awesome. To have peace of mind like that, That's another thing is, people get killed over, that's what, like when Ernie said that stuff, like said I had a bunch of fake pills and stuff up here in my house. Yep. And cash, like he was basically putting a hit out on me up here. Like I know probably 90% of the chat can name 10 people that are addicted to drugs in some form or fashion. And, you start telling, hey, did you hear this guy's got all them drugs up there? Hey, and here's a map to his house, where his dogs are, where the cameras are. Like, just Suboxone and Subutex are extremely addictive as well. I think Subutex is Suboxone, right? My friend got pregnant while on a treatment plan, and it caused a miscarriage because she abruptly quit taking the medication. Oh no. I wish there was a fix-all, for pain and for addiction, but I don't think there is. Not of this world anyway. In Ohio, in order to get anything from a pain doctor, you have to sign what is called a pain contract. They can sit there and drug test you anytime they want, and they can pill count you anytime. I think that's pretty much the way it is everywhere. Hey, Ocean Lover. I think the doctors, pain clinics, especially the pain clinics, because they probably had to go through more red tape than anybody, and they should. But you know, they probably have a certain amount of like mandatory drug tests and pill counts. And they do the pill counts to make sure you're not overtaking or selling your medication.
Yep.
So but if you're taking your medication as prescribed, you ain't got to worry about that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I didn't have any kind of oversight like that. No kind of accountability.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't get any more until, the next turn, you know what I mean? But that was when I would turn to the streets. Go find them there. Like when you're in addiction or in your active addiction, you'll go find it. That's for sure.
Grinch is on natural dope. It's called a good old fart. I don't know if you saw my message in Discord earlier, but I was calling for Grinch to come up on panel and just give me one soundbite. It's Kemper's fault.
Hell yeah.
Chasing said Subutex is pill form of I don't know. Whatever. Suboxone comes in a strip, but they are both are administered sublingually under the tongue.
Yeah, it's like a wafer, I guess. That's how I used to take my Klonopin wafers. You just pop it out of the foil and put it under your tongue and let it dissolve.
Yeah. That's how I take Zofran. Put it under the tongue.
I know people snort just about anything, though, man. They're dumb.
Color me stupid, but what is the benefit of snorting something rather than just putting it down your throat?
It gets to your head, I guess, would be the concept, sort of like doing cocaine. When you do it like that, like it goes through the membrane, so it's almost like it's going through, your brain and then going down your throat and into your stomach, and then it metabolizes more.
Okay.
I mean, I only snorted like the three: the cocaine, the heroin, the crystal.
Yeah.
And I mean, the majority.
All right. Let's see who we got moving on.
Say the majority of it was the cocaine, though.
Yeah. All right. So going into the vote out round or vote in round. So you're either now going to vote for ATIL or Doty.
Word.
You're voting to keep one. So if you want to keep Doty, instead of putting something nice in the chat, which I think is a good touch, but instead of putting something nice, you can put a heart, a friendly emoji, something like that. And that way you don't have to type out a bunch of stuff. But just vote once, please. The mods are keeping up with it. Mods, usually Erica. But vote for who you want to keep. The other person will exit the game tonight. Kemper, who were you smacking down tonight? You were awesome.
I don't know. Well, I don't know what she's talking about.
Neither. Do you see a video somewhere, Rosemarie J?
Well, that was Griff. It wasn't me on that. I was going to say, I know Poon went and showed his ass on speakeasies.
Did you go on speakeasies too?
Yeah. I guess it was when Ernie was on there. I was watching it. They could have been from Ernie's, but
yeah, it was Ernie's panel. Ernie's panel.
I wasn't paying attention to Ernie's, so I got blocked. So I left. I was like, all right, fuck it. It ain't no fun anymore. He's a real bitch. He really is. Talks all that shit, but won't even let me talk to him.
I'm just told that we voted Doty and ATIO last time, and Doty won. So we didn't draw 4 new names yet. So ATIO's already
I was
gone.
having deja vu for a reason.
Yeah, ATIO's already gone. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to draw 4 new names right now and put up 4 new names in the chat.
Yeah. I feel you, brother. I feel you.
That's all right though. It's after midnight. We're gonna have fun. We're getting ready to dunk on Mama T's ass. I saw some real stupid stuff coming from her today.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, she never
swallowing of Ernie's sword.
I heard him go on her panel for like 5 or 6 minutes or some shit. And I forget what it was about, but it was like he was doing a fucking commercial. I was just like, whatever, dude.
All right, can y'all see it? There we go.
But he's ignorant.
The dove. Mom of 2. Heather. That girl, 77.
A lineup from hell right there.
That is a tough one right there, boys.
Yep.
All right, let me go over to the YouTube part and I'll create a new poll. My bad.
Kemper, y'all need to get with Constance about a handy dandy notebook. I actually have one of those, but I use it at my job.
Look, I got a notebook.
I've got like 3 of them next to me right now.
I got my notebook right here.
Huh?
I got a notebook right here.
Yep.
That's why I got the name from the last one. I just forgot to cross them off.
Like I said, I was like, why do I think we've done this one before? And I was like, nah, I got it wrong. I ain't gonna say shit. Because I was literally about to message you like, didn't we do that one yet or already? Damn it.
I can't believe nobody said nothing in the chat. You think it's because they're all scared of us?
Where were you at with that one, Leslie? Come on. Erica?
Erica's the one who told me after the voting that
right.
That's who we voted out. All right, hold up, y'all. Hold up. We'll set this poll for 20 minutes. 23 is fine.
That's good stuff.
So, you know, they got the situation going on over there that me and you both talked about. We're just going to just let them deal with it. They got plenty of opinions coming in on it. Everybody already jumping sides and jumping back. But I do want to say the one thing I saw today from Mama T was she was live and yelling at people. Everybody needs to quit going real life. Everybody, everybody, everybody. Not just you, not just you, not just you, not just you. Everybody, everybody. This woman's in trouble. We need to back her 100%. I don't care what the situation is. And then Ernie goes live and says, whoa, you wrong, Mama T. Back the fuck up. And then Mama T goes live. You're right, Ernie. I was wrong. You the man. Let's attack that woman that we was going to take up for her because she's a woman in our community. No matter what, let's attack her. So Mama T flopped that quick. And that's the way she is. Yeah. That's the way she has been about everything. She gets an email. Oh, it's a trusted source. I've known them. I know they don't lie. I know this person. And they email me from another country. And they said, Jimbo is tracking my car. For one, you dumbass. Why would I want to track your car? I don't care where you live. I don't care where you move your house to. I don't care if you take it to the park, Walmart, wherever. I don't track your car. But you swore by it, and your chat swore by it too. Press charges, Mama T. Press charges, Mama T. Go down to the police station. Go down there now. Jimbo, I'm going. I'm going to go tell the cops. And they couldn't hold it in. They was laughing at you, Mama T, so hard that they didn't even hold it in. They didn't even let you go make an ass out of yourself. They told you, hey, dumbass, you got trolled. But Mama T, it was a credible source that you know from another country. What happened to that? Were you lying? Because you don't lie, right? It is why it's so hard to believe her, Kentucky. She can't tell the truth. She's just like Ernie. And I saw his little chat over there tonight. Mama T leading the way, telling Easy, just wait. It's going to happen to you. They're going to do you like you did, Ernie. For one, most of these calls that you think were called on Ernie weren't actually called on him at all, Mama T. When Benny called the cops on Ernie, he did it from a live stream to let Ernie know he was doing it. Nicolina the same way. Rap, same thing. They didn't hide it. But you count 56 times somewhere.
Just like Rap admitted 4 times, right?
Mm-hmm. Show me the 56 calls. Show them to me.
Trust me, if there was 56 calls, somebody's ass would be in trouble. I can promise you that shit.
Yeah.
After about, I don't know, 4 or 5, they're probably going to take notice. From the same source, that is, but still the point.
Now, the little thing when he was in Michigan, and Kemper called the law on him, right? Well, he come out later, and well, he didn't, but Lisa came out later and told the truth that they were actually in Pennsylvania, not Michigan. They were with Lisa. She was with Lisa. That was a fake. Sympathy fake. Money fake. But Ernie, he don't scam nobody. Mick lick lick pop. Ernie ain't never scammed nobody. What? Have you not been paying attention? What about Long Gone? He didn't scam Long Gone. He gave her a refund. After a year of threatening her, being called on it. Oh, well, you show me it and I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah, show me what really happened. I'll do it. Really, Ernie? Yeah, he called the cops on himself a lot. And Mama T backs him the whole way, no matter what. The Lightning Tiger is her man. Well, good for you, Mama T. And you say, Jimbo got mad at me. That's why he came after me, because I wouldn't defend him the way I defend Ernie. No, Mama T, I don't want you to defend me. I don't need you to defend me. Don't even compare me to Ernie. I help people in real life daily. It ain't always with money.
Yep.
What does Ernie do? He's manufacturing Lightning Tiger right now to sell it, right? Mm-hmm.
Clinical trials.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I never wanted you to defend me, Mama T. And before the stuff came out about your pops, I had already started questioning you about all the money you borrowed. All the time. Like I said, I borrow money. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes we get in a tight spot and we call a friend. We need money. That's different. That's different. If I call Kemper and say, Kemper, you loan me $20 for gas, and then Kemper sends me $20 for gas, I'm not going to call Leslie and say, hey, Leslie, will you send me $20 for gas? And then have her send me $20 of gas. And then call Grinch. Hey, Grinch, you send me $20 for gas? See, Mama T, that's dirty shit.
That's the double dip. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah. And that's what made me start, no, I don't trust you, Mama T. And then you don't never go real life, right, Mama T? No, not you. It's wrong to go real life. But I was reminded today when I saw a post from Jimmy in Speakeasy's chat about you doxing him.
Yep.
Remember that, Mama T? You showed his shed building in the yard where the landlord lives there. And you said you thought he actually lived in the trailer in the house part, not in the shed. You thought he was lying. And then you called him. Remember that? And you said, Jimmy, I work for the government. And you threatened to have his benefits taken. Remember that, Mama T? If he didn't tell you the truth and tell you who his landlord was and how much his rent was and all this kind of stuff. And then you sent me his Facebook photos from his GoFundMe accounts, wanting me to humiliate Jimmy. Why? Because you're just like your daddy Ernie. You wanted to deflect what you were doing by throwing somebody else in front of you, just like Ernie does. Yeah. Now, deny it, Mama T. Sit up there and deny it. You dirty low-life hag. You don't go real life. No, you don't go real life. Jimbo, why'd you come at me for? Why'd you come at my dad for? Mama T, why'd you go at Jimmy for?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you not call Jimmy a drug addict too, Mama T? But you gonna sit over there and act holier than thou and say you only lied ever about one receipt, ever, right? No. You've been lying since day one. And by the way, your day one, it wasn't 2 years ago.
No. She's full of shit. Robo Granny, did you hear my voice message in Discord by chance about that situation? If you haven't, you should go listen to it, because I had to go back and look at some stuff And I put a more correct voice message in Discord about that. Yeah, I don't put many voice messages in there, so yeah, go listen to that. That'll give you more of an idea. Yeah, that was crazy how the channel that stands with victims, protects victims, was definitely trying to make a victim out of somebody today, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. Right after they proclaimed that, you know, they needed the whole community to back her.
Yep.
Sandy said, Jimbo, remember I trusted Mama T about my SA and DV, and my husband found me. And then she said, me and Jimmy knows each other because we live in the same place. I don't know Jimmy. Yeah. Yeah. Mama T ran with that story too. Just because they are from the same city in the same state, they must know each other. They must be running a scam together.
I've been there before.
Yeah. Yeah. And she did Sandy the same way. Like another creator had brought out some stuff that, you know, it was about Sandy asking for money. And you're good here, Sandy. You know, all that's in the past anyway. But I'm just telling the story here, you know. And but I think it was the very next night, Mama T went at Sandy. Like the night before, wasn't enough. Mama T had to pile on. Much like she does with her stories and her, you know, cases. Is it 2 or 3 cases that she's been going over when somebody interrupted chat and said, oh, they already found that child, Mama T? I think it's 3.
I was going to say, I know I've seen 2 myself, so I'm going to vouch for that 3rd one because it's possible as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, Donna, it was lost souls. It was lost souls.
But yeah, Mama T's always wrong.
Yeah.
She was wrong about just about everything I've heard her talk about. From shit on you, shit on me, you know?
Yep.
Even her backing Ernie.
But she don't go real life, bro. And Ernie, the one she backs the most, her hero. She preaches, don't go real life, don't go real life, don't go real life. But Ernie is the king of going real life, right?
Exactly why I started going after his ass, because he kept going real life. So we played the game, and Ernie got pissed now. He's at least one girlfriend short.
Yeah. You know, some of the stories that me and Kemper had actually heard before we actually started on YouTube. We were streaming occasionally from the Tales of a Lycan Facebook page. I don't even know how many streams we had. It wasn't a whole bunch, but, you know, and we didn't go on every night. You know, sometimes we go 3 or 4 nights without even having a stream. But
I think we did 4.
There was a few emails we got, and very similar, each one of them, from different women saying, oh my gosh, this guy you're talking about. We messaged each other on Facebook a couple times, trying to get to know each other, and next thing you know, he's in my city saying he's coming to stay. What do I do? Help me.
Yep.
That's going real life, Ernie. Mama T. When you literally show up wanting to know where somebody lives, spooking the shit out of them. That's real life as it gets.
Going live from Cracker Barrel in their hometown right after you messaged them about coming over and seeing them.
Yep.
That's stalky, man. Very stalky.
Yeah. And that was before the 56 cop calls, Mama T. That was before anything was brought out about his scamming ways.
Mm-hmm.
So what about those? What about those ladies? What about those who came to us prior to the stand? Jimbo admitted your channel was built coming after Ernie. And there's a reason for that.
Yeah. It was actually a transition since she's OG and knows every fucking thing. It started out no channel, no Facebook page, no nothing. Us just trolling Ernie with his bullshit. He'll go live, we'd be in his chat. If he made a post, we'd post shit on him. You can do that on Facebook. You can blast people. So that's what we did. Well, we decided, you know what? I think people should know about this asshole, and they need to know the new stuff too. And so Tales of a Lycan was created. We ran it for what? 3 months? No, not even 3 months, like 2.5 months, something like that. And when Ernie got his ass handed to him on Facebook and couldn't go live without being totally ridiculed, he ran to YouTube. So the stand was born because we needed a YouTube channel to do what we had been doing on Facebook.
Yep.
And he's the one that started going real live on Jimbo, me, about a half a dozen other friends of mine in my hometown where Tina and Xander live. Since you know so much, you skank whore, you don't know shit.
Yeah. Mama T, were you around when I was coaching at Jesse D. Lay Elementary? And Ernie, from his Facebook page, went live and told all of his followers, y'all need to call school board.
Yep. Sure
on
did.
Jimbo, he shouldn't be around kids.
No other reason to call except for Ernie.
Yep.
And there were calls.
Matter of fact, let me look at this video real quick.
I do have the clip of Lisa screaming at you about it.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, I've got it on my channel. I just posted it the other day. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Let's see her. Pretty sure. Did I not make it public? Let me look. I might be doing stupid stuff. You know how I get sometimes, man. Content. Did I not make it public? Where's it at? Where's it at?
Here we go. I got it.
Okay.
Might be a different one you got, but it's the one I put together.
Oh, I got it right here, man. It's a 5 and almost 6 minute clip, bro.
Oh yeah, that ain't the one I got. Then I got a 41-second condensed version. Send me yours.
To you, bro. Let me get that to you. 1 second.
Before we get to that, let's go ahead and call the voting.
Okay.
And that way we can start putting votes in chat. Let's see. As of right now, we got Heather and that girl 77 in the next round. So Heather or that girl 77. Vote on one of those to stay. Heather or that girl 77. I'll go ahead and pin that to the top.
And it should be coming through in just a second. There it is.
Okay.
I had it unlisted. I didn't know if I had done it yet or not. I hadn't. I did upload it though.
All right. We'll go 20 minutes on the. All right. Let's see how real life it gets here, Mama T.
And this is what, a month after, something like that, after the actual deed or the calls went in.
Yep.
Question for you. Can I talk? I just have one question. Well, actually, I have two, Jimbo. First of all, you know what you're doing, right? You know what you're trying to do. And everyone knows what you're trying to do. You're trying to push this man over the edge. So what, Jimbo? So you can stand on a hill, bang your chest like King Kong, and feel proud of yourself that you beat him finally? How long have you been jealous of Ernie?
How long have I been jealous of
And
you?
show your fucking face, coward. Show your face.
It's 10:30 at night. I'm in my bedroom. I'm in my underwear. You
You're
nasty
nothing
whore.
but a coward, Jimbo. You've been jealous of this man for how long? You were friends for 15 years. You were jealous of him every minute because what? Because he got the girls and you didn't?
Hold on a second.
Ernie,
is your little girlfriend?
I'm really what?
Listen, hold on a second. AB is back in the back. Hold on 1 second.
I don't want to talk to AB. He's a fucking asshole.
Show your face, AB, if you're real. Show your face, AB, if you're real. If you're not, show your face, AB, or a movement or something. Show. AB, show your face, pal. Show your face.
This is really hard to stay centered.
Ernie,
Yeah.
are you going to mute Godzilla there so I can answer?
No, I'm not fucking Godzilla, King Kong.
I didn't say you were fucking Godzilla.
Or Babe, should I call you? Babe? That fits you better. All those little rolls of fat.
I said you are Godzilla.
You're nothing but a loser, Jimbo, and jealous. Jealous of everyone. You think you're big and powerful now because you got your stand? Oh, all these people bow down to King Jimbo because he's going to push Ernie right over the edge. And then he can beat his mighty chest and say, yeah, I finally beat him.
Good performance, Lisa Bertoni.
When you beat him in life, Jimbo, this ain't no fucking performance. I've been wanting to talk to you for a long time. Ask Ernie.
You hide on Ernie's channel.
Hey, how's it feel to not have a coaching job anymore, ass fuck? That's right. You don't get to be a bully and an
Who don't have a coaching job?
Fucking
Who don't have a coaching job? I'm coaching this weekend, bitch.
Shame on you.
I'm coaching this weekend, bitch.
And guess what, Jimbo? I'll email every fucking parent on that school, and I'll tell them exactly and show them exactly what you are. You're nothing but a fucking loser, jealous ass wannabe. Wannabe. You were jealous. Ernie had a channel, so you had to make your own channel, didn't you, Jimbo? You had to do that, and you had to bring out his brother's trial. Really pushing that all over someone? Really?
Laugh at
really? You want him to have a nervous breakdown, Jimbo. That's what you want. That's what you've always wanted.
I'll come here and take that for you, Ernie. You got Mama Bear.
Wait a minute, guys. I feel like Maury Povich or Jerry Springer or something. Jamie's wanting to
he's been just coming for a long time. I'll bring Jamie up too. I've got a couple things to say.
You've been married, Lisa Bertoni.
Jamie's coming up.
You, Jimbo.
You've been married, ugly bitch.
What?
How
Have you
long,
looked
bitch?
in the mirror lately, Jimbo?
How long,
You
bitch?
are really a funny one
How
to
long,
say
Godzilla?
anything about anyone's
How
looks,
long,
Jimbo.
Godzilla?
You're just a roly-poly
Godzilla.
fat bowl of jelly laying on your fucking ass all day in your little bed, munching your fucking food.
No, you got me. Oh my God,
bring
you got me, Godzilla. I'm running.
Jimbo.
I'm running.
What have you done? And where's Jamie? I want to talk to him.
On the buildings, Godzilla, please.
You, Jimbo. I've had enough of you.
Godzilla, please.
Go play with the apes, Jimbo, please. You fit in better with them. Oh,
He's loving that.
are you going to come after me next? Go ahead, buddy.
I don't need
Take your best fucking shot.
Okay. You hear her saying, go ahead and come for me, Jimbo. Bring your best effing shot. And you see Ernie up there with his glossy eyes, laughing, thinking it's all funny.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there was one person on that panel who actually lost their job because of what happened this night right here.
Yep.
It wasn't me.
Where the emails came from, Jimbo. I'm not done. I just started.
Oh, keep it up, because I'm coaching this weekend.
Oh, good for you.
Keep it up. I'm coaching
good
this
for
weekend.
you. I'm going to sue the fucking school board for letting someone like you around kids.
Someone
You
like
don't
me?
belong around kids, Jimbo. You proved that.
Tell
You
about
proved that. Look at those fucking emails. Did you ever
Tell
take
about
a
me.
look at them?
Tell
Are you
about
proud
me.
of yourself?
Tell about me.
You're a father. You're
Tell
a
about me.
husband. You're a coach.
Tell about me.
You're such a good man.
She got that right. I'm a father. I'm a husband. I'm a coach. Yep.
You, Jimbo. You're nothing but a bully. A bully.
Hey,
a
listen,
bully
Ernie.
who's around to influence
Ernie,
your
mute
kids.
her. My son wants to talk.
Fucking
Ernie, mute her. My son wants to talk.
Oh, good.
You want to deny my son?
Let him.
Mute her.
Let your son talk.
Mute that
Come
bitch.
on, Jimbo. I want to hear what a great
Mute that
dad
fucking
you
bitch.
are. I'm sure they're real
You
proud of the man
Godzilla,
you
Ernie. My
become.
son wants to talk.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay, let him talk. Go ahead.
Hunter, come here. You see that woman right there?
See?
She says I can. She
This
says I
is
should
what
do
he
that.
does. Listen
Why?
to him.
You know
He
why?
goes, why?
Lisa,
Why should
you're
I
talking
talk?
to a 15-year-old.
Shame on you, Jimbo.
Hey,
Put
you're
your
talking
son
to a
in.
15-year-old.
So
Why is it shame on me, Lisa? You the one yelling.
Yeah, Jimbo was just saying, hey, you see that lady? She's the one saying I ain't going to be coaching this weekend.
Yep.
You're bringing it into it. Like, come on. She lost her freaking mind, bro.
Yep.
Well,
and her job. And her job, because she was on there making a complete ass of herself, and Ernie was laughing about it. And it wasn't me. Somebody from our chat went on Facebook and sent a link to that exchange right there, to the car lot where Lisa Bertoni worked.
Yep, sure did.
And she was no longer employed. Actually, it wasn't somebody. It was a bunch of people.
Yeah, there was quite a few people that did. And I guess she had to apologize to you and all kinds of other shit. And then shouldn't have been on YouTube, I guess. And then went back on YouTube.
Yep.
Under troll accounts. Like, we're not stupid, Lisa.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Yep.
And I originally talked to her trying to warn her about Ernie. I'd
Yep.
seen her in his chats, and just like Nicole Pace and
She knew.
any other.
She knew he's full of shit.
Yep.
I mean, she's full of shit too. She's the one who said her doctor friends gave Ernie $100,000 and a company in New York to run, $100,000 a year. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was going to be the director of operations of whatever new company it was in Manhattan.
She actually dropped a name, if you remember. I can't remember the name right now.
Doctors' names, yeah.
She named her friends that were giving him that shot. Now, this was right as he was coming to YouTube to build that 24,000 sub channel.
Yeah.
Right before that. And he'd already switched his occupation like 4 or 5 times from October until, August until December.
Yep.
Facebook security, executive security. He was going to be like the personality for a urban legend documentary show, like all this other dumb shit. Executive York.
Mama T don't have nothing to lose, or you'd lose it, because Ernie don't care about you. He didn't care about Lisa. Did he go to bat for Lisa?
Nope.
No. Have you heard the video exchange or when Ernie was recording it when Lisa's daughters came over there?
No, I haven't.
And Lisa's son-in-law had a gun. Yeah, old Skern, who don't back down from a gun. You know, he was.
You know who called though? You know who
Yeah.
triggered that, don't you?
Hmm?
You know who triggered that too, though? Nick.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the one that called that.
She called Lisa's daughters.
Yep, sure did.
I'm all involved.
They don't go real life though, right, guys?
Right. So yeah, there you go. But let me show y'all the one that I got here. Let's see. Mine's not quite that long, but I just got it highlighted where she says, "Ass fuck."
Yeah, that was one of those golden nuggets I found the other day.
Yeah. Here's a remake I made. This is when I was first getting used to using that iMovie too.
Okay.
Hey, how's it feel to not have a coaching job anymore, ass fuck? Hey, how's it feel to not have a coaching job anymore, ass fuck? More ass fuck.
They certainly tried to get me fired down there.
Yep, sure did.
They called the superintendent. They sent emails to the superintendent, to the school board, to my principal, where I was, actually the school I worked at. And yeah, they tried. Voicemails from the bounty hunter on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Of course, I went in there and showed them videos of Ernie, and like, he's not really a bounty hunter. Said he's just a little old wee man who thinks he's something and lives a fake little life. And principal laughed at you, Ern.
Well, it's sort of like, whenever they called you in, you met them with the FBI with your lawyer.
Yep.
And when you left that meeting, what happened? Do you remember what you told me?
I don't remember what I told you.
About you guys were basically talking about Ernie and laughing about.
Oh, yeah.
His nuttiness.
Yeah. He's dealt with Ernie several times.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So it was familiar territory for both.
Yep. Hey, when those guys were here in the driveway about a month ago, or it might have been a little longer than that, but, they brought up Ernie too. And they weren't even here for that. They were here over somebody drinking something on YouTube. They said Drano, but I'm pretty sure they meant Prestone.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The bitch move. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a bitch. Look, dude, I'm serious, man. When you are under 5'6", which Ernie and Rap are, and you wear the shoe size of a 8-year-old, things have got to be pretty tough on your life. You got to have an imaginary strength somewhere. You see Ernie throwing his imaginary punches tonight?
Oh, yeah, I've seen that weak shit. I seen it. That was part of how I got blocked, because I was making fun of him.
Yeah.
And then I swear, Jimbo, the dude said Phil. I don't know what it was he was talking about, but he said Phil's name, and I was like, whoa, what? And then I seen people in chat say, he just said Phil. I was like, yes, I did hear it.
Ernie said Phil?
Yes, Ernie.
Oh, shit. We got to kill it. We got to get that clipped.
I don't know if it would even make sense because, like I said, it was just like, did he just say Phil? Like, and it wasn't like he was naming anybody. He was talking about something, but
yeah, but you know how he is, man. Shelby Shell don't shoot me. Why'd you do this, Phil? I didn't do nothing to you, Phil.
He does like to do the QAnon thing, so
yeah, he's into that state of mind right now, bro. He's getting ready to go running down the highway.
I did make a short and put it up. I recorded something off the Tales of a Lycan and posted it, and it was, remember when he was wearing that mask?
Punching himself in the face?
No, like he was going live and trying to hide his face.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then we made that little post.
Black eye comment?
Yep. To make this motherfucker, it's like him talking shit to Jamie. It's funny because Jamie's calling him out too.
Yeah.
Oh, he hates it. He really does. It's good shit. But yeah, like that's we just showed how we can control the narrative just by making him do shit.
Yeah. It's that easy.
And he thought he had gotten somebody, had trolled him. I'm like, no, dude, you've got it twisted, bro. Like Ernie just, when he was trying to give Easy those tests, like, man, that's the shit they do to you in kindergarten, man. That don't make you smart, Ernie. That don't make you smart. A dumbass runs from the law when they've got felonies.
He might have been reading Skunk Ape.
Well, he'll
Skunk Ape said I mentioned something about Phil in my chat on my troll account.
Okay.
So he might have been reading Skunk Apes. Oh my gosh, yeah. Behind Green Eyes literally owns him. Owns him. Like she's like got it like a puppet on a string, dude. Jimbo, he's on his way to a run to China to get his woohoo foo for his lightning tiger. We're gonna save his ass him the cost. Yeah. He knows where to get them fake China pills at, Leslie. Come on now. You got people like Nicolina saying, I filed a report with the Attorney General. Okay. That should be real easy to check into. All these crimes they say I've committed, you would think either I am the best criminal that ever walked the face of the earth, or I'm just not a criminal at all, right?
Right.
One of the two. One of the two, because nobody gets away with all that stuff without ever getting caught. Unless they're the goat. Am I the goat? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'd rather just stay out of trouble. For one, I don't want to lay in no cot in one of them rooms, 8x10, 8x8. I don't want to lay in no cot in a jail cell. So I'd rather just not break the law. Rita is awesome. Yeah. She makes some good videos. He keeps saying that's what Rap's going to do when they meet in court. I don't think Ernie will be there.
Ernie's not showing up anywhere near a fucking courthouse, at least in the hours of operation. He's not going to.
Ernie is still got a shit show going? Y'all want to check in on Skern? Hang on, let's see how close we are to. We got 1 minute left. After we do the voting here, is it true 777 called a welfare check-in on Jody? I don't know.
I heard that happened, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Something about them calling and saying that she looked like she was having a stroke on a live stream the night before. So I guess Happened that night.
Well, hey, sunset. We was expecting you to come back that next night. Never saw you. Sunset, Wyoming. Yeah, behind the murder, right? Yeah. So, yeah. Because I would have so much to gain from that, you know.
Right.
There we are.
Oh
Send
my
the vote to Kemper. Kemper's the axe man.
It is a shit show.
Ernie's.
Yeah. You got Poon, Mama T, and Ernie.
Poon is still on panel?
Yep.
Right. Run of all runners. Run. Go on the run. Remember when they shared a hotel room? Wonder who paid for it. Who you talking about, Rosemary J? Lisa and Ernie? When Lisa and Ernie were together, Lisa footed the bill.
Oh, for sure. Yes, absolutely.
Because before she pulled that shit and got herself fired, she had a good job. And that's how everything Ernie touches turns to shit.
And I personally warned her a long time before she did this. And she would always defend him. Always. And of course, pushes lies like Jimbo mentioned earlier. The job in New York, $100,000 a year, $100,000 spending, allowance, blah, blah, blah. Director of operations of Phil's Dildos. You know, like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This is what she was helping him push. That was from her. That was from her, not him.
Yep.
And that's why me and Jimbo came to YouTube saying they'll even get people to help role play. And they do. I guarantee you, Mama T's all about that role play. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being for real. Bitches fake.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Do we have a winner, Kemper?
I gotta go to my. Hold on. That's funny. There's a tie.
Really?
That's what I'm being told.
Between Heather and that girl 77.
Mm-hmm. Your turn to break the tie there, Chacho. I broke it when it was your wife tied.
Oh, I got a coin here somewhere.
Don't get that weighted when you've got, man.
I can't even afford a real coin, much less a weighted coin.
Oh shit. Yeah. Mama T is skanktified, bro. Skanky. Still can't find it, huh?
Google roll the dice, which is.
Is that a fan or is that Thelma cleaning?
That's my computer.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Mama T must have had a customer show up.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right. So
she had to drop from panel.
can y'all see the dice here?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So odd number, Heather. Even number, that girl, 77. Even number, that girl, 77.
So she gets the name put back in.
Yep, we will remove Heather.
That shit was funny though that Hormax or whatever the fuck came up on Easy's earlier.
Yeah.
Told Poon he looks like he should be driving a truck. Like 18-wheeler. That he looks like he wears a pink bra. This shit was funny.
I'll go ahead and pick our 4 from Monday. We might do 2 on Monday.
Bird. Yeah, you can almost see the names on the wheel this right now.
Yeah.
Here,
Donna?
I got Daniel.
Yeah, they're starting to spread out a little more. Victoria H.
Uh-oh.
Jody. Coco. All right. That's going to be a loaded little game right there, too.
Yeah.
Government phone is out of data. Put some data on it. Hook up to the Wi-Fi somewhere. Oh, somebody was talking about gamers stealing the Wi-Fi the other night, and I don't know what got me distracted, but I didn't get to say, like, way back when I first started with not my first job as a newspaper reporter, but when I first started at the one in Corbin, when I would do games out of town, of course, sometimes over in the mountains it'd take 2 or 3 hours to get back. And, we had to go to print early in the morning because it's a daily paper. And so I would go to the hotel. I wouldn't get a room, but I'd go to the hotel, sit in the parking lot, and connect to their Wi-Fi and do my story from my laptop and send it into the newspaper. Probably a year in to me working there, The hotel started passwording their Wi-Fi per room. Like you had to have a room there to get it. A lot of them are like that now. You get like your room number or your last name will have something to do with your password.
Mm-hmm. Sure will. Sure will.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to join in on pooning him or not, man. I might go in here and watch the rest of the painkiller. Get ready for Monday because it's just going to be another manic Monday.
I was going to say that shit Ernie supposedly is Latin Tiger or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like a testosterone booster.
Yeah.
A pre-workout.
Yeah.
Literally is what it is.
Right.
So he's basically trying to sell some kratom. Is what it is. Because that's basically the same type of thing.
Now, Monday, unless Ernie graces YouTube with a highway run. If he does, even if it's on Sunday, we will bring you coverage. That's how it is here, last name and room number to log into the Wi-Fi. So yeah, so if the lightning tiger starts, running down the highway and there's a tiger sighting on the interstate, we will cover it.
Right. That's a given, though.
Yeah. And I promise you, I will have popcorn pulled up for it. I can't share it with y'all virtually, but I will eat it in front of you. I'll put plenty of butter on it, too.
Hell yeah.
Ernie's probably going to want that grease all over him when he goes in.
Over here, I might have barbecue sauce all over his face and stuff. And I'm just watching him in his motions. I'm like, yeah, Ernie, he likes a good money shot to the face.
Yeah.
He does. Because that's what it looked like he was doing.
You can tell, man, he ain't got no manners. No table manners, no, like the way he eats and smacks his gums and jaws.
He was raised by wolves, pretty much, is the way it seems.
Yeah.
He was, and I'm not saying he's a werewolf. I'm just saying.
Are you just saying? Just saying?
B-roll.
Just saying?
B-roll.
You ain't no sissy la-la like some of these motherfucking YouTubers. Like, you know what we ain't heard in a while?
What's that?
Easy poop.
Nice.
Because I ain't no sissy la-la like some of these motherfucking YouTubers. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying.
Instead of easy poop, though, let's play this one.
Same. Well, I have a YouTube video where he's speaking with a gentleman saying he's in Texas and seeking advice on how to avoid consequences for failing to appear in court in Kentucky. So I see your letter and raise you a YouTube video.
Judge me ask I have a picture of this letter.
It is odd to have someone just remaining in a hospital for an undetermined amount of time.
Judge, I know that one doesn't. The picture of the letter that I have, I was like, well, I don't have the facts because I guess he had already sent it to court. It's like that. So it does have it looks like the actual.
What's the request of the Commonwealth? Warrant of arrest. That was from January 2nd, that letter. We are now 10 days past that with not updated medical proof. The defendant has failed to appear. A warrant of arrest. He's posted $5,000 cash and
failed to appear on that, I'll set no bond, and we will set that when he is back in custody. If you have updated medical proof, Mr. Nelson, I would suggest you share that with the Commonwealth, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Jimmy?
Look, he said the Poon guy blaming Ernie for setting up Shelby and Ern not looking too good. Hope no one gets hurt if he does do a highway run. He's rocking back and forth a lot. Yeah, he's if he does a highway run, it probably won't last long. He'll get tased pretty quick this time, I'd say.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because now, when people call in, as they surely will, they will tell the cops that last time he did this, the cops had to tase him. So they'll be on high alert.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll be even less tolerable than they have been in the past.
Oh yeah, when you've got multiple felony warrants. Yeah.
Yeah, they will secure the situation quickly. In my opinion, I think so.
You know what? It'll definitely happen that way.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you definitely have the flight risk aspect added to it now.
Yeah.
On top of previously having to be tased, like, yeah, they're going to take him down.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Very hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm going to laugh if he's live and they come in and arrest his ass.
Yeah.
I don't think we're that lucky, but still.
Leslie said, I hope he's in Harlem when he runs. Zap, zap, skirt.
Yeah, he's trying to say he's at his sister's.
Yeah, I heard it say a couple times. I don't think so.
No, that's a diversion. That's misdirection.
Yeah.
Always has been.
Yeah. But he's always found at some point. Yeah, Kathy does talk with his food in his mouth real bad.
I've got to get that live done. Where Bill Burns trolls him.
Oh yeah.
Tells him to eat with his mouth shut.
Yeah.
And Ernie, with his mouth full of food, just opens it wide open. Like,
Sure does. Yeah. Nasty.
Yeah.
Oh, well, buddy, I'm gonna go in here and watch some Painkiller.
Word.
So you guys have a wonderful rest of the weekend, and if Skirt don't go running, we'll see you on Monday night. Until then, I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
Coming to you live from the stand.
Mama T, a.k.a. by the gangster name Little T, U-R-D, that's a little turd.
I just want to remind everyone watching, this is fucking YouTube. This is not real life. Why are you trying to do background stuff? Like, come on.
I do not have a big ego at all. Anybody that knows me personally will tell you that. I could log off this YouTube shit forever, and it ain't ever going to faze me one bit. It really ain't.
Rap, your testicles are looking for you.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you. Choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's